Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? I hope you all will be fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Today I'm here with another topic of habits, means formation of habits and its kinds. Now what is habit formation? As I have already discussed with you in the previous lecture of my habits, that habit is whatever we do and it becomes not only that means it becomes our behavior and we are used to it. That means habits. Habit formation is a process by which a behavior through regular repetition becomes automatic or habitual. That means formation of behavior का ये मतलब है कि जो भी habits हम form करते हैं वो हमारा behavior बन जाता है, जो क्योंकि because we go on repeating the things, whatever we do we go on repeating the things, and that repetition makes a particular behavior a habit, and that habit becomes our behavior, becomes our behavior, and that behavior becomes we are used to that behavior, because the particular action we do regularly, we keep on repeating that act or action regularly, that becomes our behavior then, and it becomes an automatic process in our life. So that is formation of habits and the process of changing. Now to define a formation of habits or habit formation into a definition, we can define it as the process of changing a habit into a new behavior. That is called habit formation. It's very hard to break old habits and form new habits, since our behavior is ingrained into our neural pathways. Habits are formed through performing a certain action or behavior so regularly that it becomes automatic. Habits, अब habit जो है, जो भी हम, मैंने आपको पहले भी बोला, जो भी एक्ट, जो भी एक्शन हम करते हैं, वट एवर वी डू इन आर रेगुलर लाइफ, जो भी हम करते हैं, जिसको हम यूजुअली रेगुलरली करते हैं, रिपीटेडली करते हैं, उस टाइम पे हमारा हैबिट जो है वो फॉर्म हो जाता है. लेकिन हैबिट जो है वो फॉर्म हो सकता है 21 डेज़ में. जो चीज़ हम 21 डेज कंटिन्यूसली करें एंड दैट विल सस्टेन इन 21 डेज. हैबिट्स जो है दैट कैन बी फॉर्म्ड एंड सस्टेन्ड इन 21 डेज. Now I'll quote and study here a study by the London psychologist जो हैं, उन्होंने देखा, जो इन्होंने लंदन में लंदन कॉलेज ने एक स्टडी कंडक्ट किया, और साइकोलॉजिस्ट जो है उनका नाम था फिलिपा लैली. उन्होंने क्या किया, दे फाउंड दैट सब्जेक्ट्स ट्राइंग टू लर्न न्यू हैबिट्स सच एज ईटिंग फ्रूट डेली और एक्सरसाइजिंग एवरी डे टुक एन एवरेज 66 डेज बिफोर द बिहेवियर बिकम्स ऑटोमेटिक. इसका मतलब क्या है कि एक स्टडी कंडक्ट की एक लंदन कॉलेज ने, एक साइकोलॉजिस्ट ने जिसका नाम था फिलिपा लैली, उसने देखा कि अगर कोई पर्टिकुलर इंडिविजुअल, सब्जेक्ट हियर मीन्स एन इंडिविजुअल, ही इज़ ट्राइंग टू लर्न न्यू हैबिट्स, वो कोई नए हैबिट, सपोज सुबह उठ के फ्रूट्स खाना या फिर एक्सरसाइज करना, या समबडी इज़ टेकिंग जूस एंड ऑल in his or her breakfast, so that becomes his habit or her habit, and it took an average 66 days ताकि ये behavior बन जाए. That means you are then doing it automatically. In fact, it ranged from 18 to 245 days. लेकिन once a behavior becomes habit, एक बार जब behavior habit बन गया, so in fact it ranged, what I said, that this behavior, it ranged from 18 to 245 days. Once a behavior becomes a habit, the decision making part of the brain stops processing new data. एक बार हमारा जो ये habit है, एक बार ये behavior बन गया, ये हमारे दिमाग में, there are 3 layers of mind as I have already told you, और हमारे दिमाग में ये, इसके बाद कोई भी habit को गेन करना, सपोज अगर हमें, वी हैव the habit of eating fruits early in the morning, or having juice or whatever, omelette or whatever, early in the morning we used to take a glass of water. That becomes our habit. After that, when it becomes behavior, it takes I told you that it takes either 21 to 22 days, or according to London study it takes about 66 days to become a particular action to become a behavior or habit. But when once this becomes habit or behavior, our brain stops processing new data. अगर हमें सुबह उठ के कोई glass of water or juice or whatever we are used to take, तो हमारा दिमाग जो है that stops taking another habit and it goes on, that habit becomes our behavior then. So changing a bad habit into good ones can be difficult but not impossible. एक गलत आदत को अगर हम सही आदत में चेंज करना चाहते हैं कर सकते हैं, but it will take a lot of time, but it is not impossible. We can change bad habit into good, and that in that way we become a good developers. And now coming to types of habits. What are types of habits? There are 3 types of habits depending upon nature of activities. First is motor habit, second is intellectual habit, and third is habits of character. Now coming to the motor habits. What are motor habits? These habits refer to muscular activities of an individual. These are the habits related to our physical actions such as standing, sitting, running, walking, doing exercise, maintaining particular postures of body. Now what is motor habits? As it is itself defining that motor means physical habits related to our physical actions. जैसे standing है, sitting, running. How do we walk? It's our habit. We cannot change it. While we walk, it's our habit. And now it has become our behavior. In the way we walk, it has become our behavior now. No, but we cannot change it. That are motor habits. Now coming to intellectual habits, that it itself defines, intellectual means related to psychological processes requiring our intellectual abilities, जैसे कि such as good observation, accurate perception, logical thinking, using of reasoning ability before taking decisions and testing conclusions, etc. जो इंटेलेक्चुअल हैबिट्स हैं वो ऐसे हैबिट्स होते हैं जबकि हमें कोई डिसीजन लेना हो, वी यूजुअली use our good reasoning ability so that we can take a good decision. That means that using of our reasoning ability for taking a good decision, that is also included in the intellectual habit. So this is intellectual habit, to have a good accurate knowledge of a behavior, accurate reasoning, accurate taking decision makers. That is also included in the intellectual habits. Coming to the last but not least type of the habit, that is habits of character. Now what is character? We express some of our characters in the form of habits. कुछ characters, as I have already told you, जो हमारे habits हैं हम उनको behavior में वो जो change होते हैं, तो कुछ जो हमारे habits हैं that are express some of we express some of our habits in our characters. For example, helping others when they need it, trusting easily, being honest, talking in a friendly way. These habits will have a sense of feelings and emotions, and that is why these habits of character are also called emotional feelings. So this was what I meant, that whatever we have, whatever we do, suppose we have the habit of giving something to the people, helping others without any interest, this is also included in the habit, and that is the character habit. And that habit can also be known as emotional feelings, because our emotions are included in the behavior. That is why they are known as emotional habits or emotional feelings, emotional habits. So these were the 3 types of the habits. First was the motor habit, second was intellectual habit, and third was the habit of character. And with this, our habit and kinds of habit and this habit formation is completed. I hope you understand it. It was all for today. Thank you so much.